Greetings, family. Well, hope everybody's going to see the new well. As always, always want everybody to do better yourself. You're better yourself. Everybody's better yourself. That's just a constant thing. It's always worth improvement. And every day we always going to make mistakes, but we're going to make things just the right thing more often to solve the problems we have. So today, currently, right now, as I speak, live, it's a supposedly it's a spy balloon like from China is flying over the USA. Now, is it actually being done by China? That's still up for question. We don't know if it's actually theirs or it could be theirs and somebody else using it, but this is all speculation, I'm saying. But currently, it's still flying. They had thought about shooting it down and then they thought about not shooting it down. So basically, they say it's about the size of three bushes or it's about the size of a bus and it actually has a what they call a technology bay on it, and you know, it's something going on currently, and it might not be like what you call it high alert, but it's still something that's very sensitive that we want to pay attention to. So, let's see how this unfolds. It's been going on for a while, and there's details that's came out about it. I'll show I'll show someone right quick. Hold up. So here goes a picture of what it looks like, and it's on all the major, the mainstream media news outlets. It's on all of those. So let me show you right quick. It's a little bit of footage. All right, cool. CNN. So basically, they're tracking it. They're seeing where it's going. They said it flew past a few different places or whatever, and so the spokes lady, she came out and she said that basically from what I heard in other news reports, they didn't confirm or deny that it was theirs, but they saying that they saying they wouldn't do that at the same time. So what's really going on? I don't know. I'm not here to say, hey, I got the information. Know what's going. I definitely don't know what the hell is going on. I just know this situation is going on right now, and there's some good YouTube content to put out there because who knows if y'all know this is actually going on right now. This could just be a media event between USA and China, just to get people. You got to give people something. You feel me? Get them antsy and thinking and stuff. So who knows? It could be some real stuff. It could be an outside entity. It could be an entity within their own party that wanted to do something. Who knows? Who fucking knows? It's all speculation. So until everything boils down, then we hear one story, and then after a while we hear another story. But will we ever find the truth out of what actually happened? Probably not. Probably. But some interesting something to look at. Go ahead and check it out you know, on whatever news networks that I'm showing here. Flags for something, but you know, just showing you that that's a what is happening. It's supposedly real. And citizens, public people actually took some videos and the way you can actually see what's going on. I know some people probably thought it was like a UFO or something. It's pretty funny, you know, because it looks like just like a little white sphere, floating. And they said it's actually flying above commercial airline space. Says moving pretty slow, and he said that it entered the USA from Canada. So I did my research about the current information that we do have on it, and it has a technology bay on it. Now, what is a technology bay? I don't know. What does that consist of? I do not know. I'm not even gonna look that up. But it is very interesting, though. Like What is that balloon doing over here? Oh, salute. Memphis Freestyle 901. Salute to you. Top of the morning salute. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I just seen this pop up. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure most people ain't aware this actually happened besides the people over there in the state of Montana. But it's a current thing that's happening. Is this surveillance? They said it actually did get close to a airport, and they said that it actually did get close to like I think they said an ICBM, an international intercontinental ballistic missile facility. Yeah. So now listening to Fox News, they was like, "Yo, it's like, does that shit have something on it?" But listening to the what the military said, they basically they're on alert and they surveilling it. And from what I gather, they could probably like shoot it down, but do they want to shoot it down, or do they want to see what it's actually doing? Is do what you call it double surveillance? So, like if that shit is a surveillance object, then they survey and how it surveys. And I know that sounds kind of funny, but when it comes to like military, government stuff like that, that shit get very, very complicated. Geniuses, like you got a whole bunch of geniuses on all different sides doing a whole bunch of stuff, so it gets real complicated. One person try to explain from the outside, but it is pretty interesting. Like, what that shit doing? Like, why that balloon just floating over? Or like, what if it's just an accident? Like, what if it was just like a total accident? Like it was meant to do what it's doing, but it wasn't supposed to go out or something. So, like, what if we ain't one of those? You never know. And then when it comes to accidents and stuff, and you like supposed to be real famous or a big leader or like a country or a government, you don't want to admit that you made a mistake. So, you know, so what is it doing? Oh yeah. So another thing that I wanted to just talk about is a new StreamYard feature that they get. So like you see how my name said King James said, serving of the most high, you know what I'm saying? So you actually put like a title underneath the name or something. Like, so say you got a business, or say you got a cash app, or say you got a title or something. You can put that underneath your name. So you think you're gonna see people doing it more often because you think people like doing it. And I actually like it. Let's instead of somebody saying, "Hey, put my cash app in it," or "Hey, introduce me as such and such. I'm a doctor of such and such university or something." You could put that underneath your name. More, more little useful tools to be creative and stuff. Yeah, you know, it'd be a nice video to see them shooting that shit down. That should be like some movie shit. But let me tell you a couple of reasons why they wouldn't shoot it down. The debris could have fall into like places, into what you call it, public civilian areas. So you don't want that. Not only that, like you're like, hey, you got this. So okay, so like, I'm acting as if I was a government, whether it be USA, China, anybody. Like I'm just thinking in government mind, and I'm a military, right? So me, I'm like, shit, I'm not shooting that shit down. I'm trying to capture that motherfucker. It's I can say this because I'm just joking about it. But I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes, hypothetically, in the government. I'm trying to capture the jank. Now, that movie shit's like, oh yeah, you love to see some fighter jets get up there, and fucking shoot the shit down and everybody. But then that will look like a provocation war. Like, yeah, China, we did the see. We don't even know if they actually sent the shit. That's the funny shit about it. Like we just don't know. Just because it's a spy balloon or whatever, it says China on it, and it could have been made by them. It doesn't necessarily mean that they actually sent it. This world things are that complicated. You can't be one sided because you can. Okay, it could be by some enemy of both China and America, and did that to make us try to not like each other and provoke some shit. That's how deep this shit runs. I wonder what they all asking, because there's a whole bunch of people like working overtime right now, and it's like it's just a floating balloon. It's just fucking. I mean, people are getting pissed off. People get asking questions and sitting there scratching their heads on all set. Like this is fucking funny. And the thing is, it's not funny. It's really not funny at all. But it is. I'm pretty sure it's going on right. Woo. I be having too much fun sometimes. I mean, you gotta have fun. No, yes, it's a very serious situation, but I'm pretty sure there's people like it's people in rooms with computer screens and tapping in stuff, trying to find any information and trying to settle things and all this other stuff, sweating, talking. Little people getting yelled at, like I need goddamn answers now. Whew, boy. Yeah, I be having too much fun sometimes. Hey, you got to like no bullshit. Like you got to enjoy life. You got to enjoy yourself. If you don't, nobody can enjoy your life for you. It ain't gonna happen. You sit there and watch a whole bunch of people having fun, but it ain't gonna make you have fun. You actually gotta have fun yourself. You gotta do it yourself for you. Well, yeah, going back to shooting down, like it'll be like movie, like they all of a sudden they get a couple of what you call it, how they got the news helicopters and shit, and it was like, all right, we here. They scheduled to shoot down the spy satellite, the spy balloon, a fucking spy balloon. It's fucking funny. Like it's almost kind of comical if you think about it. The shit is slow moving. What the dude said on the Fox News, he said, "Yo, we got shit. We got satellite images. They can fucking track of the dimples in the fucking golf ball." And it's like, how the hell we didn't see this coming in? And that's interesting. That's very interesting. How the hell we didn't? I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna look at it as that as our government and the military. I'm not gonna look at it like the idiots and not know what they're doing. They probably noticed it, but just didn't alert the public at first because they knew it wasn't what you call it an imminent threat, the danger to life and security. Even though it's a breach of security into airspace, but is it theirs or not? I mean, it's like this. I could make a car, and it's my car, but somebody else could use it and drive into the wrong territory. But that doesn't mean that I did that person. You see what I'm saying? So, because it's a China spy balloon flying over USA, that doesn't necessarily mean that they actually. And then when the spokeswoman came out, without saying that verbatim, she didn't deny that it was theirs or not. But basically, in her own words, it's like we wouldn't violate international law. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so for my server, in my breakdown, it's like, hey, we wouldn't do something like this. And honestly, I kind of believe it. It doesn't seem like it's a good. What the hell is really going on? So is it a third party somewhere besides China and USA where this event that's currently going on right now as I speak is actually happening? Like, you know, I don't have the answers to it. Maybe some, maybe some Reddit or some shit like. I'm not going into all that. I don't read all that shit. I just wait for somebody to do it, and then they post a YouTube video where it has a lot of views and shit, and see what the hell they got to say. I don't mess with those forums and stuff. Start seeing and reading stuff you don't want to see and read. Don't know if it's true or not true. And it's all that. Now, what about the recovery process? So, like, how do you like if I wanted to capture it? How would I capture it? Fly a helicopter around that shit and just like throw a net over that shit with some weights and the shit fall. But how you capture the shit without damage? Things like that, you want to have analysis to see like what happened. Part of understanding what happened would be captured up there. But would that be a good thing or bad thing? Is it something nefarious? Who fucking knows? Like, it's something to think about. Current events. Man. And then the people, it's another thing. The people like the civilians, the people who've been like seeing it, they can see the moon. It's daytime. You know, somehow the sun out, but it's got a shadow on it from the earth. But both of them on top, and then they get to see this little kind of spy balloon flying around. It's like it probably looked like a UFO or something like that to them, because with low resolution cameras and without good lenses, you wouldn't be able to see what it actually is. You'd just see like a white spirit floating along, so like a UFO or something. And then who's to know how many? Like this probably ain't the first one. When you see something like that, you should imagine that there's probably tens or hundreds more that's probably been done like that. Now, how many of those has been so-called UFO sighting? So, I'm not saying UFOs aren't real either. They could look very similar, but not to take from any communities or schools of thought, but it definitely could be misinterpreted as a UFO to an average person who doesn't know that that's a spy balloon. So, interesting stuff. If anybody want to tune in, let me know. I'll put them up on the studio. I'll check. Be right back. Really, really quick. No, the quality don't come in good when I be rapping on it, but I don't know what I said. You gotta find over the USA. All we gonna do for the day. Everybody gonna do the same thing anyway. Go to work. Them bitches gonna work at the club. A nigga still gonna get his grub. And be like, what up, what up? Let me stop. Just a brief introduction right quick. About to get back at it. Yeah, you know, I would love to see the conclusion of it. I would like to see you know, in the YouTube community and stuff and different social medias and stuff, people gonna track it down. The amateur people, they definitely gonna sit there with their telescopes. And a lot of them ain't even aware of it right now, but you're gonna see a lot of content and a lot of more talk about this in the near future. So I brought it to your attention and awareness. And I'm gonna just wrap it up with that, you know what I'm saying? It's like when it comes to certain topics and stuff, it's like beating a dead horse. It's about as much as I can talk about it for right now, especially with limited information. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and if I find out further, you know, information about it that's actually entertaining or informative, I'll do more about it, make it like a part two or something to it. But otherwise, y'all take care, be safe, love your family, love what you do. If you don't like the job or what you're doing, stop doing it. Do something. Do what you love. Go with your passion. And peace. God bless you.